My gorgeous ladies and handsome gentlemen, today we have one of the most anticipated drip marketings in Honkai Star Rail, and that is none other than Cyrene herself. So we are going to talk about her design, what she could bring to the meta, and her background as Elysia in Honkai Impact 3rd, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail. And without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, the design. This is one of the absolutely most gorgeous designs they have ever created, and it's not even close. Like, she is gorgeous with capital letters, not just gorgeous, she is gorgeous. It's just absolutely insane. Like, how can you create such a gorgeous character? Well, you just replicate this gorgeous character. Like, come on, literally what is the difference between them? I would dare and say, as much as I love Elysia, Cyrene actually takes the win. If I am going to have to pick between the two, Cyrene looks actually more gorgeous, not gonna lie. Like, the design, the claws, her hair, everything about her looks actually more beautiful than Elysia, but Elysia is definitely the second best, most gorgeous character in Hoyoverse in general, to be honest. Like, seriously, these two are the most gorgeous characters in the entire Hoyoverse, and they are both the same character pretty much, but this is Cyrene from Honkai Star Rail and this is Elysia from Honkai Impact 3rd. Either way, I think that they nailed the design perfectly. Like, there is nothing to actually say about it other than it's just absolutely gorgeous. When it comes to these memories or something like that, it looks very cool. We have Mem here, which is really awesome. We have her as two characters here. And then what is this one? Is this basically... is this Ceridra or something? I don't know. But this is her, and this is her, because we know that basically Mem is pretty much her as well. So I don't know if this is Ceridra or something, but it is someone else, most likely. Either way, this is about the design. Now, when it comes to the meta, well, she is going to be a Remembrance Ice character. You know who is Remembrance Ice character? The MC. You know who else is Remembrance Ice character? Evernight. How many Remembrance Ice characters are we going to get before Hoyoverse is done with it? Like, come on. Like, come on, man, come on. We have already 3 Remembrance Ice characters in the game, or at least we are going to have once we get basically Evernight and Cyrene. So it's gonna be crazy. Now, the good thing about this is the fact that all of them are Remembrance, all of them work with Memo Sprite, and all of them are Ice, which means that they are going to be good against Ice or against enemies that are basically weak to Ice. So that is the good part about it. Now, the bad part about it is that we don't have basically a variety of Remembrance characters at this point. At this point, Remembrance is just Ice element. I know that we already have some characters that has other elements, like for example basically Aglaya, who has basically the lightning element, but this is just crazy. Like, having 3 different characters already that are exactly the same path and the same element, and they are pretty much the same character as well, because Mem is basically Elysia, and when it comes to March 7th, she is the closest thing you can have to Elysia, so, or Cyrene. So basically they are pretty much the same character as well. Either way, she is going to definitely be very effective with Evernight and the MC. I don't even need to read her kit or see her animations. She is going to be perfect with them. Because of the fact that she is basically Remembrance and Ice element. So they are going to form a perfect team together. If you want basically Cyrene to be as good as you would want her to be, I think that summoning for Evernight is a must now, because both of them are going to be Ice and Remembrance, and having them together with the MC on one team is definitely going to be a team that you really want to form. Either way, this is my opinion about the meta. Now let's talk about her as basically Honkai Impact 3rd Elysia. So if you don't know, this is Honkai Impact 3rd Elysia. She is one of the most, not one of the most, she is the most, she is the most liked character in Honkai Impact 3rd. When they released Elysia the first time, they are going to release her again in Honkai Impact 3rd, but I really don't understand why are they going to beat on the dead horse. I mean, they are going to make money, I do understand, they are going to make a lot of money with Elysia, and Honkai Impact 3rd hasn't been doing so well when it comes to monetization basically lately. Unfortunately, it is doing worse than Tears of Themith, which is just wild, to be honest. Like, seriously, how can Honkai Impact 3rd do worse than Tears of Themith? But it is what it is, I guess. So they have been doing very bad when it comes to money, to be honest, and I think that their solution to that is just releasing another Elysia. But either way, this is not the point. When they did release Elysia the first time, Honkai Impact 3rd hit the highest revenue it hit until now, and it hit the highest number of players it hit until now. So you can see how liked and loved this character is in Honkai Impact 3rd. Now, why is she that liked? Well, she is pretty much Jesus Christ in Honkai Impact 3rd. She is a character that was born as not a human, just like how Jesus was born basically as not a human. He was half a human, half god, and Cyrene was pretty much basically what you would consider the god of Honkai Impact 3rd. She is a Honkai, or what you would call basically harsher. So she was born as a harsher immediately, and then she rose up to like humanity regardless of the evil in it. And that's just what happened with Jesus Christ as well. He liked humanity regardless of the evil in it. And at the end of the day, she basically sacrificed herself for the sake of humanity. Even though humanity itself didn't like her and wanted to kill her, she still sacrificed herself basically for the sake of humanity. And this is literally what Jesus did as well. Even though humanity didn't like him and wanted to kill him, he still sacrificed himself for the sake of humanity. So you can see that they are pretty much the same character. They did actually take Jesus Christ's story and they put it into the game as Elysia, and that worked incredibly well. Like, that went so hard, it's just insane. Honkai Impact 3rd was on another level during that story, and it hit so much when it comes to revenue and number of players when they released basically this Elysia. And it was just insane. So this is pretty much the summary of her relationship to Elysia. I don't know if they are going to do the exact same here in Honkai Star Rail, but going through her story and seeing how it is unfolding, she is definitely going to have a role of a savior for Amphoreus. But I don't know if they are going to sacrifice her, or if they are going to just basically make her the savior of Amphoreus. She is going to just save everyone, but she doesn't need to sacrifice herself. Because in Honkai Impact 3rd, she did sacrifice herself. Twice, not once. So we will see if they are going to do the same for Cyrene as well, or if they are just done with good storytelling and they are just all about, oh, look at this power of friendship, it's going to save Amphoreus. We don't need to sacrifice anyone, we don't need to kill anyone, we are just going to save everyone without any victims. Either way, this is my opinion about it. I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail, and until next time, see you as always in the next video.